everything's right. I'm watching One Piece right now, waiting for everyone.
Oh, you're watching One Piece, yes?
I'm gonna let my chat figure out why I'm putting these things
I'm almost
on
at
my
episode 600.
I love that the
you're way further than I
map
am.
just loads in on Poon.
Also, we are live now. Welcome, everyone.
I'm trying to have a character and I'm failing.
And this time I actually have desktop audio up. And if you notice, oh shoot, you guys hear me from the side, and that's it. Turning my mic towards me. Hi, everyone.
And
if you notice, if you notice, my mic is a lot better now on stream because I figured out voice mod. And what happened was I had not fully closed it and then reopened it for it to update, so it was not working. But now that it is working, we are good.
Mm-hmm.
How do I import my sheet?
Your sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah, imported is there. Friendly.
Oh, the extension that we sent you through Discord should allow you to click on the rows from Beyond, D&D Beyond, and then transfer them quickly to row 20. It's an extension that we sent you.
Neat.
It's let me scroll up. It's the Beyond 21.
Okay, I see how it works.
Yeah.
Well done.
Good job.
However, it appears that I have in fact rolled a 2 and therefore died. Story hasn't even started. Story hasn't even started yet, and I've already contracted something.
So we start the story over in a random place and a person dying on the floor, coughing up a lot of blood.
A floof medic will rush over and begin tending to him.
And the floof eats their arm.
That's beside the point.
Listen, healing is a delicate process.
Hungry floof.
Yeah. And now that we've settled across that, let's introduce ourselves, starting with Floof. Pantheon, you do not have to fully introduce yourself because you do not stream.
Hello, I am Floof, but on Twitch I am one floofy booper. I do video games and stuff, and apparently also D&D. Poon!
Yeah, and
are we sticking with that take?
Yeah, we're just stick with whatever take you do.
Oh wait, this is live. Oh no.
Yeah, we are live.
That was the joke. I was aware.
I am back. I do apologize.
Oh, good. We weren't even all here.
Oh, yes.
Oops.
Perfect.
Yeah. Floof has introduced themselves. For Dungeons people, one floofy booper on Twitch, and you do not have a Twitter yet, do you?
I refuse to get Twitter because I am a sane person.
Yeah.
Oi.
Very smart of you.
I am not wrong, and you know it.
Shots fired. Don't get mad at me just because I use Twitter like fucking insane degenerate, okay?
I have a Twitter, but I'm not linking it, only because I refuse to acknowledge what's on it sometimes.
Really now? Really?
Exactly. See Pantheon understands.
No. It's because of what my feed currently consists of.
Exactly.
I'm very curious.
You don't get to know. Chicken, why is your mic different?
Because I am using a microphone.
I'm just gonna... I was trying to write in the intro, but I'm just gonna wing it when I get to that. Chicken, would you like to introduce yourself?
Get it?
Yeah,
Wing it,
I would very much so like to introduce myself. Hello, everyone. I am my _Lil_ Chicken, or my little chicken, or your boy Chicken, or just Chicken if you don't have much time. I stream on Twitch. I'm starting to stream every day. I normally stream around 3 to 5 EST, and then go until whenever the fuck I feel like it. I also have a Twitter. I don't really fucking use it. But I do video games. I'm currently playing a lot of TF2. But also, if you want to be a degenerate, please come to my chat, because I know everybody else doesn't allow you to say the things that you want to say. But don't worry, I allow my chat to say literally fucking anything, because I do not give a fuck.
I
Please,
don't know about
join
that.
my streams. Let me be an affiliate, please. God, please, no.
Your account
back in the
doesn't
box.
say slur in your chat. Is what you're saying.
Hey. He asked if you wanted to.
Yes,
He did not say you
Poon.
could start.
It was what everyone else showed up for when they entered roll 20, so I'm just gonna do that for the rest of chat too. But yeah, with that out of the way, like I said, Pantheon, if you want to, you can, but if we can skip over you because you don't really do streaming.
Don't worry, I understand. You can skip over me, just like my parents skipped over me.
It's fine. For those who want to know, Poon is the person who will be replacing our fifth player because not Poon. Pantheon.
His name,
Who's
his name is
Poon?
We need to add a character named Poon now. Important, you must add a character named Poon now. If you don't,
It
I'm
is
gonna
being
beat your
added.
ass.
It is being added. I do not know when they will show up, but it is being added.
Yes. Yes.
He is our new party member.
He's a side antagonist of the final boss.
No, Poon's the name of the goblin that I killed that got wheeled away.
His special ability is he simply has more bitches than the party combined.
Damn.
The goblin that I shattered the nuts of has more bitches than the rest of us.
Yeah, Pantheon here will be the one replacing our fifth player because Sam decided that D&D wasn't for them, and we will honor that decision and be happy with that because we were able to replace very quickly.
Yes, guys.
Because we were still-
Damn, I see how it is. I'm just a substitute.
Yes,
Just like how my parents treat me.
What you are hearing
Well,
is
oh,
what
they
is
can treat you if
happening.
they want to
Okay?
buy milk.
We aren't really doing all that much right now. We're not doing anything visually. We're just speaking chat. Okay.
Yeah.
We are all talking. I don't know if you guys can hear them. You might not be
Wait.
able to hear them over me. Hold on.
I forgot I need to do a thing.
So my
just-
nuts.
Say, why did you say that as soon as I turned up your volume? What the fuck?
Suck my cat.
I can tell I'm going to be the least problematic out of the group.
Yes, you are.
Suck my
You thought
nuts, suck on my
you'd be
balls.
the worst one. No, you're going to be the better one.
It's right being on this side of the coin.
My
Yeah.
chat said, as soon as Sayuna said suckle my nuts, my chat said, one of us, one of us, one of
One
us.
of us. I am.
She's one of us, comrade.
All right, so moving on because we do need to keep moving through. Sayuna.
3,
Hello
2, 1.
everyone, I am Sayuna Kansine, the Foxyman VTuber. You can follow me on Twitch or Twitter, whatever you want. I also have a Discord, keeps you updated. I'm normally streaming around 7 p.m. PST. The usual time. I am currently binging One Piece, if that's what you want to know. I got priorities!
I have been binging it as well. I am in the I'm reaching the Ennis Lobby arc. I am on the train right now. I'm on the sea train.
Floof,
All right,
kind of
all right.
salty.
I know how to immediately infuriate every chat at once. I haven't started watching One Piece yet.
Oh, no, that's perfect. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine.
That's because One Piece is bad.
Floof, why are you salty that I have more viewers than you?
Because I
Just-
stream more often than you do.
Just get good, bruh. I don't know what to tell
I'm
you.
trying, it's hard.
I try and support you, and also for some reason, Chicken does better than I do because I am at 2 viewers right now.
Chicken is pretty talkative, man. He's like really
Yeah.
entertaining for like,
Chicken has
I-
that energy that a lot of people
Yeah.
like crave in a streamer.
I do
Yeah.
not have that energy, man.
I have a hard
I-
time keeping a conversation by myself. I need people around me that talk.
I need a chat. I need a chat
Yeah.
to talk to.
All I have is a clown.
Which is why I
I
like
am
these
just
streams when we're all
afraid.
together, because then I have people to talk to, and I'm more active because I have people to talk to.
Trick stabbed in my chat said, "Chicken is chaotic neutral, and I love it."
Chicken,
Alright.
I have a request.
Why?
Yes.
Can I post my Twitch link in your chat if I promise to start playing TF2 with you?
Yes. Please have two with me, and you shall be able to do that.
The promise
Alright.
has been made. I will install it later on tonight.
As your local
Thank
pack
you.
demon, as your local pack demon, I'd like you to sign both here.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Fucking-
I will sign.
Fucking scribbles.
Alright.
Oh yeah. Chicken, your ding.
Ah, yes. Why am I not surprised? Chicken
You
scratch.
Sony, you keep that talk. You keep that talk in my chat, and I might just mute you.
Chicken's ding still says TF2 instead of.
Hold
You're,
on,
you're
how do-
walking
how-
the
how do I
line,
switch
Sony.
that?
You're
Streamer.
walking the line, Sony. I'm just saying that. You're fine for now, but you're walking the line.
How do I edit my
Yeah.
stream?
You guys can check Trickstab, you can check my streams. We were talking about like our favorite Pokemon and Sonic porn the entire time.
Did I miss something?
Right.
Was that yesterday?
Apparently,
When we were playing Dead by Daylight.
I feel like I
You-
missed that. Did I
You were-
block that out of my
I
memory?
don't think you were playing with us yesterday.
I wasn't playing with Imported, but I knew I was playing with like Julia. I don't think.
Is my stream changed now? I can't tell.
No.
Yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks for the follow, Trick. Base and red piled.
Red pill. And Trickstab said,
Sony, just
"Do
just
you
avoid
allow
walking
us?"
that line.
I just want to say to DM,
But you're good for now.
Trickstab has asked a very important question. Do you allow them to talk about Pikachu piss?
I said yes.
Yes.
Now with that
I'm
self-promotion
gonna-
out of the way, I do apologize.
I messed it with shield mode a little bit to see if it would better do what I want, and if it runs any problems, I will remove it. But shield mode is on for now. I'm test running it right now for this stream. We still got Dungeon to go through though. Dungeon, introduce yourself.
Funny enough for the self-promotion, yeah, it's not over yet, 'cause I still have to introduce myself.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure and an honor to meet all of your lovely faces on everyone's streams, as well as hanging out just here in general. My name's your local DM _VT. Usually just going by Dungeon or Local, whichever one works best or rolls off the tongue better for you. I'm fine with those things like that. I am a celestial star that fell down from the heavens above to come and protect the earth from eldritch horrors, and as well as outer planar entities, as they're called, OPEs. And while Chicken is one, he has proven rather
Dumb.
I wouldn't say dumb. He's more in it for the comic relief factor than actually like Ugh.
Yeah.
I am here just to be chaotic. I do
Yeah.
not have a purpose.
But you don't try like destroying a timeline, which is fine by me.
Oh shoot!
I would
just
make a
realized
timeline
I'm
goofy
turning
as
off
fuck.
shield mode.
I would make a timeline goofy as fuck, but I wouldn't destroy it. Where's
my
fun
man
in that?
sits off. My man sits off the alignment chart onto the side called chaotic stupid.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to say I like Chicken's energy drink, marker symbol energy.
What did
I just realized when I turned shield mode on, it turned on follower only mode. I did not want that.
Get Johned.
Yeah.
All right,
But
so I guess, yeah, that's
Taylor,
it for
don't
you.
do that again.
Slurp.
So I guess with that, I will introduce myself. Hello, everyone. I am Imported One. I am the librarian of the Infinite Library. I watch over all the different stories of the multiverse. Any story is not within my sight. I mean, yeah, every story is within my sight, and I see, I watch the stories of the world, and I make sure everything is going good within them. and I make sure they follow the
Currently
path they
chewing
are
on one of
sent
those
to.
toys.
Yeah. The foof's
I
always
didn't
smashed
explain
it
what I
everywhere.
am, dude. I always forget
Yes.
to explain what the fuck I am, don't I?
Yeah.
Valor!
Aren't you just an eldritch being or whatever the fuck you are?
I have come up with a very, very specific lore thing, but I want to talk it over with Jin. But yes, I am an eldritch entity. I am a very specific kind of eldritch that I'm going to come up with. I haven't come up with a name yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
We have
I'm
eldritch
figuring-
entities, we've got demons, we've got monstrosities, and then there's just dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
just
bro.
yeah. I don't do much. I just kind of watch over everything, and that's it. I'm basically the Watchers from Marvel. But I will be the
Yeah,
DM
except
for
for he
this.
allows me.
I
Import
will-
gets me barrels of meat from time to time.
Yeah,
Here, I know.
I will be the DM of
Oh.
this session. I have been DMing for the last 3 sessions. Also, for those of you who think I'm not very good of a DM, I am pretty new to DMing. I have played for a while, but not DM'd that much. So, be patient with me as I figure this out, because this session is the first session I will actually be having session notes that I will be typing out too. So, yeah.
See you, Sonny. Bye bye, Sonny.
Bye.
Nice having you here.
So for any of you who want to keep up with the DM and what we are doing, that will be me. I have the Roll20 up, and we will be, well, basically you'll be able to see what's going on behind the screen with me. I will not be
Quick,
putting
everyone tune
spoilers.
into the stream to look at the notes.
I would
A what?
I will not be putting spoilers up though. I have the Roll20 up as player, so that no one can see things that the players would be able to cheat off of.
A gift.
My stream won't be able to see the Roll20, sadly, but they can hear it.
I think I should do some keep up real quick. I will not be able to DM next week as I will be at FanX. So we will probably have a off session that week, or if you guys want to do something all together Saturday, you can. But I will not be able to DM because I will be at FanX. So, yeah,
Okay.
There we go. That'll work.
I just wanted to
Shall
let
we
that be
begin?
known. Yeah, we can begin,
Yeah.
and
Fan X.
we will
Trickstep, he
begin.
said Fan X. He did not say facts.
No, yeah, I said FanX. If you happen to be at FanX, though, you can probably meet me if you recognize my voice, because I will not be going up to people going, "Hey, I'm a streamer."
I will take a
Listen.
picture of you if I meet you one day.
Listen,
Yeah.
I would go, but the thing is, my grandmother needs me here and she can't fly, so.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty concerning if your grandma can fly magically.
I'm saying on a fucking airplane stage, you know?
Hey, you can get on my broom. I'll take you.
Motherfucker. You motherfuckers. What you think I am? Some type of witch?
Yes.
Yeah, who do you think I am?
Yes.
I'm your daddy, bro.
Hey, yeah!
Father?
Father, see, but
You're
I've
finally
been
here?
years now.
You came back, Father? Where are the rest of my brothers and sisters, Father?
He sold them to pay cigarettes.
With the housekeeping out of the way and everything ready, I guess we can start. We will start off with a recap. Yeah, with a recap. Last session, our party went shopping where they bought two items, or at least a group item and one other item. They bought earrings of message that are basically an earring that lets you cast the message spell, but only 2 other earrings, and a wand of magic missile with all of his charges, because Malrex, the wizard you guys bought it from, also remember his shop is Malrex Many Magic Mysteries. I actually wrote that down. He used his own spell to show off what magic missile did, so you have all the charges of the wand.
Question.
Yes.
Didn't say you don't want to buy a vibrator.
It wasn't that. It was
I
a
didn't buy
wand of
one.
pure hysteria. It was a wand of
It
pure
looks like a
hysteria.
vibrator to me, dog.
I never
How do
described
you know
it.
what it looks like?
Yeah, I never described it. I just said it was a wand.
What is a wand shaped like important?
Like a Harry
Oh.
Potter
Okay.
wand.
Fucking
Like a Harry Potter wand.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Get your mind out of the gutter. Can we
Because
keep moving on with the recap, player, before I give you psychic damage?
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, God. I'll stop.
So after buying some items, we cut over to Eglak and Seraphina, and they were in the library where Seraphina kind of learned that a lot of history happened while they were locked in stone, and Eglak learned about the Way of the Drunken Fist in a monk book. And while
was like,
studying the
"Whoa."
library, Seraphina was given a letter to meet someone at a place to learn about what happened. And while they were on the way there, somebody hired Lilith and Osterion to take care of someone for them. And upon making it to the location, Lilith and Osterion met a man in a mirror communicating through it to the guy you later learned whose name was Zebediah. And once again, the man was covered in scars and almost wore his clothing as if to show off the scars. And those scars were petrification scars. Again, I will clarify that. But yeah, very quickly you all learned that the person you were hired to take care of was Seraphina and Eglak. And upon learning that you were being hired to attack your own party, you quickly turned your attention to the enemy and very swiftly took him out by crushing his legs and bringing him down.
Okay, how do I put Roll20 on my stream?
And I will say this. You also guys fought a
hold on.
flail snail, which I don't know if I described it last time, but they are a large sized creature. They look like a snail with a bunch of flails as eyes. And yeah, you guys took care of a flail snail and a mephit, and the mephit nearly killed Seraphina, who just barely saved on their deck save to not die. And with that, we begin the session with yeah, you guys do not get a long rest because you guys are just exiting combat, and I will probably just pull you over to the battle map for now. But yeah.
Oh yeah, also everyone's big.
Yeah, everyone big
he
because
got enlarged.
Lilith cast enlarge, yeah.
And just turn into
Wrap
big
the wrong
boys, that's it.
Never do that.
The turn order out of the way.
You
Yeah.
don't have fun.
So you guys last session Chicken did not call non-lethal, so I had to roll to save on this guy. By this point you would have had gone through 2 death saves. So you guys can either wait to see if he lives or accept that he's dead. Because he is currently dying on the ground. His legs are crushed, though.
Actually, don't we want information from him?
Yeah, I cast Cure Wounds on him.
Alright. Okay. I think that is literally his health pool. Hang on, let me check. I was using guard stats for him. I can check here. Let me check his health pool. Wrong thing. I clicked on the wrong. Okay. His health pool was 11. You heal him right up to full.
Yeah, I stole his money, didn't I? I remember stealing his money.
As a Zebediah quickly bounces back to life and kind of panic-eyed looks around and just starts breathing heavy. Get away! Get away! And he stands up and he starts to flee.
She
I
holds
grab
him at
him.
sword point.
No, I was just gonna grab him since I'm still big.
Oh, that works.
Seraphina, make an intimidation check, and Eglak, make a strength check at advantage because you are still large.
Okay, so I do this twice, right?
Yes.
Also, how did I turn on dark mode again?
Turn off what?
How
do
did
you
I turn on dark mode?
You succeed.
I don't know if you.
Oh wait, I got a 9 plus a 10, and then my strength modifier is +1.
Oh, go to setting.
You got 11.
All
On
right.
the top right, there's a gear thing setting.
Eglak succeeds,
Dark mode.
and Seraphina, I will not tell you if you succeeded or not. But
You
Eglak.
said I did, though.
No, I said Eglak succeeded.
Before that.
Did I?
Go back to the first thing. Yeah, right there it says dark mode.
I did.
Okay. No, because there's a delay on stream.
Yeah. But yeah, did I say you succeeded? I'm pretty sure I said Eglak
You did.
succeeded.
You said I succeeded before Elak even rolled.
No, I succeeded.
No, I was
Definitely-
I was rolling for the athletics checks first because that was going to go off first. And even before he rolled it, I rolled a 2.
really?
So I was going like, okay, Eglak's going
Oh.
to succeed no matter what because I rolled a 2. So that's why I said you succeeded. Because I knew he was going to succeed no matter what. Because
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 at the very
21.
least, I would have gotten a natural 1, which would have been bumped up to a 2. So I would have tied for him, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Depends on how he rolls natural ones.
So, okay, we're gonna enter roleplay now. As he
Very lunch-
kind of
we are
he
eating.
glares over in Seraphina's direction, just like a murderous intent, as he attempts to try and kick out of Eglak's hand. He's like, "Unhand me, you cow!"
What are you talking about? Wait, I need to get
You're
my
not
water
doing the
bottle.
chuckles.
Hold
You went to the Chuckles voice, and I almost started laughing.
Hold on. What are you talking about? Dude, I am a furball, not a cow. There is a difference.
Racist.
You are a cow in my eyes, and he keeps trying to break out.
You
but
are
he is
very
not-
rude.
He is not getting out
Puts
of
him
it
in a
at
silence.
all.
With a sword.
You should have stayed lock and stone.
She pokes him again.
Ah!
You better start talking, or I'm gonna start poking.
Or I'm gonna start crushing.
Give him a prostate exam. That will scare him enough.
No, we are not shoving something up his ass, okay? I am going to crush his body if he does not speak.
You could crush his balls, though.
No! What is wrong with you?
Just to be
I
clear,
have-
is Lilith a bard?
That is the summoner. Or sorcerer, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, sorcerer.
Did the extension get
Hi.
removed, Sayuna? You can check the extension. It would be right next to your search bar.
Trick
Wait,
step.
where do I
go?
We're dealing with this dude right here.
On the
Trick
puzzle,
step.
there on your search bar on Chrome, there would be an extension option that looks like a puzzle piece. Click on that. You Beyond 20 might have been removed somehow. I don't know. That's my first guess.
Oh yeah,
snail-
because I'm on
the-
my laptop.
Yeah.
By the way, Trick Stab, the snail is fucking dead. Same with this little dude right here. We
Yeah.
are dealing with this guy.
I should probably
We are
put
not
an
in
X on
combat
it.
right now.
Yeah, we're safe for the moment.
Combat has ended. You guys have brought him back up, and he is fighting while insulting the two people who are holding him at interrogation point. Do you need another
though
link
I
of the?
can literally crush him.
Okay, you're good.
Okay.
Alright, listen. Either you tell me what you're planning, or I'm gonna start cutting off toes.
Oh yeah, that
How is
reminds
that
me.
torture?
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Well,
As he's
gutting him out.
kicking,
Have you
So
tried
is
to walk without your
organs.
toes?
as he's trying to break out, you look down and you realize the reason he couldn't get very far when Eglak went to pick him up is his legs are noodles now. From that hit Eglak gave him.
Oh, that's inconvenient.
He is not moving anywhere.
Snakes.
You cast
His legs look like snakes.
You gave him cure wounds, but even cured wounds can't repair shattered legs.
Alright, fine. Fingers.
Why don't we just cut off his ears?
Cause I need him to hear me.
Cut his
Okay.
organs out. We could sell them on the black market.
You
What
and
about
your
his nose?
family
He
are
doesn't need to smell.
you and your family are exactly like I remember.
And
Can I
how do you
just-
remember?
Can I just cover his head real quick? Just
Uh.
like give him a sense of what it feels like to be crushed.
Well, real
That's also a
quick,
question
give
for
me
you, Mr.
give me a. What would you guess that your passive deception would be? Just take a 10 and add your deception to it.
Could I use performance since it's technically me performing an act? Because I'm not.
Or if you want to
deceiving
roll
him into thinking
deception,
crushing
I'm
him.
asking Seraphina for it.
Yeah.
I'm asking
me?
Seraphina for a deception. Yeah, just how. And this is basically either deception or raw charisma, one of your choice. This is he's trying to read into you, and it's just how well are you hiding like certain facts.
Mr. DM, can I do the whole thing of acting like I'm about to crush him and then not doing it?
All right, you succeed. Okay. Okay. He looks at you and he's just like, "Why are you asking me? You know exactly what you people are like, leaving us behind to perish."
You better start elaborating, or I'm going to start cutting fingers off. You clearly know that I was locked in stone for who knows how long.
We were all locked in stone, and it was because of you.
Does she remember him being on her adventuring group?
Roll a raw intelligence check.
Oh yay, I'm so smart. Oh, I am.
No, you are.
No, you actually don't remember him being on the expedition group.
What are you talking about? You were not on the expedition group.
All right, now his insight breaks through because that is the detail he needed. He looks at you like deeply and he just starts laughing. You don't remember a thing, do you? You don't remember what
Shut
your
up,
family
Pinky.
did. Ah!
Sorry,
You got-
talking.
Roll damage. Roll damage. This guy's already hurt. Roll damage. He's just gonna hit
Wait,
automatically.
haven't
Roll
I healed
damage.
him?
Ooh.
But
Where
is-
is my...
He has no legs.
Uh,
He's fighting for his life. He's
would I-
held still.
would I-
You're gonna hit. Just roll
Would I
dagger
roll
damage.
greatsword dagger
Question.
damage?
If you roll great short damage, I'm gonna say you kill him. Oh, you might actually kill him. Yeah!
To
He
make
has
sure
at
he
least
doesn't.
11 health.
He does
By
have
the way, I
11
do want to
health,
ask,
but that is his
if he
max
gets
health.
too low, if he gets too low on health, can I have Eglok just like take him away from Seraphina? Just be like, okay, you need to stop. You're gonna kill him.
I can heal him again. It's fine.
Elock wouldn't think about that. He would just be like, "This news about now. We need information from him. You're obviously trying to get information from him. We don't want to kill him."
No,
Like,
she would
that's how
say
he
that.
was.
Just say, don't worry, I
anyone-
can heal you.
Anyone want to roll insight or perception?
Sure. Hold on, I'm checking what my insight and perception are. Insight is a +3, and perception is a +3. Okay, this can be taken as either or.
Oh.
I got a +3 to that, so that's 11.
I rolled a 17 on perception.
Okay. Osterion, he is ugly crying right now. He's trying to hold it in, but you can see the tears running down his side.
Serafina would pick up the pinky she cut off, and hold it up to his face.
You go down to pick it
Now
up, and you
tell
realize
me-
you cut off like all 4 fingers by accident.
All right, guys. I think you're pushing it a bit too far. And he's like starting to like walk up now, and he's like,
Elox is just gonna look at Asterion and be like, "You want to hold him? Because holding this guy is like holding a slippery fish. It's very difficult."
We were freed from
Yeah.
stone to relive our lives. You upper class people shouldn't be in our way.
give me him. I'll hold on to him.
Elox just like very slowly just like lifts him all the way up into the rafters and just hands him over to Asterion, like
Serafina?
really just like away from Seraphina's reach.
Serafina,
Can't heal him if you
one
pull
real
him
quick.
away from me.
Something real quick, Serafina. Now that you're up close to him, you notice that he is like maybe 10 years older than how you remember him. From what you remember, he was a very young court magic wizard. He is a lot older now.
10 years equals a lot.
Yeah. Especially for a human.
This really doesn't add up to her, though.
Listen here, mate. We want to know what's going on and what brought you to hunt down the princess over here.
I wasn't brought to hunt down. We didn't know that any of the upper class royalties had managed to be released from their stone prisons. We just heard words of another marked individual running through Sigil, arriving today in a party. We feared that they would get in the way of our plans. So the master of the stone children told me to make sure they would stay away from us.
Master of Stone Children. Think you can explain that for me?
You saw him in the mirror.
Master of the
Please.
what now?
Please just let me go. I won't get in your way. I don't know anything. I've been free for 10 years, and all they've told me is that if we want to rebuild the kingdom, to do what they say. I don't want to die. Please.
On the sound of him begging for his life, Eagle would just be like, he would change from being kind of hostile to the guy while still like being like, okay, Seraphina's going too hard, to being like, we need to let him go.
Serafina would say, go ahead and put him down. That's all he knows.
Eaglock's like I'm gonna see if I have like any spells I can use to like help him. I don't, and
You do not have any
He's gonna,
spells
like-
to reattach fingers. If you
Well, it's
want, you
not
can hold
reattaching
them against
fingers.
his hand and cast Cure Wounds. That might work.
I was gonna say, Serafina, you can we can like try to straighten out his legs and patch him up before sending him on his way.
Might not be able to restore the bone, but you can definitely restore the structure.
Yeah.
I'll do what I
He
can.
got hit hard by Eglak. He is not getting his legs back unless a high level spell hits him.
Here, just wait 1 second. We'll get you.
Set him on the ground.
Like
I'll do
he's
what-
like gently setting him on the ground and like trying to like move his legs very slightly and carefully.
Also,
Alright,
did-
Serafino would put his fingers back where they should be and cast Cure Wounds.
And Eglak, you when you were looting him earlier at the end of the session last time, you got his 500 gold, and you got a wizard spellbook.
Okay, I'm going to like Eglok's just gonna like very carefully take out the gold and attempt to count it and like give about 100 to each of the party members and give this guy 50 gold and then himself 50 gold.
One of you guys will get 200
You-
gold then for now.
Well, I think if we're going by character, Eglok would probably give 150 to Serafina and 150 to Asterion because he doesn't know how to fucking count.
Yeah. Yep. You guys put him
I
down
think
and what?
we're taking care of him. We're making sure he's all fixed up.
Yeah, Serafino would put his fingers
Who
back
wants to roll a
where they should
medicine
be
check
and
to
cast
see
Cure
if you
Wounds.
someone roll a medicine check real quick to see how well you repair his broken body.
can try.
I have a -1. I do not want to make this roll.
I can do it.
Lilith, you get a 100.
Yeah.
100?
Eglok would give this dude 50 gold. But Eglok's going to try to help you guys. Let's see. 14 plus 3. So I did a
17.
17. Yeah.
Could he do that at advantage because we're helping him?
Yeah, if someone wants to give the help action, they can.
Okay.
Take the
So we
better
stick
one.
with the 14, 17.
Alright.
Okay, see you, trick stab.
Um, thank
I
you.
gotta make a stop after this. How about, is those legs still aren't gonna be working properly? How about I help you out to the infirmary, get you all taken care of there?
No,
And
allow me.
Eglok would like tap Asterion on the back and just be like, I found a book. I don't know if you could use this later.
I will
definitely
give you the
takes some
spells
looking
that
at
are in
some
there later. But yeah, you have a wizard spell book now.
But Serafina, trust me on this one. I've been to the infirmary already, and I gotta make a second stop after this. You guys go ahead and
Fine, then I'll
get
follow
your
you.
stuff. You want to come with? Cause I can have you. I gotta stop at.
This is my responsibility.
Well, after I drop him off, I gotta stop at Malrix because I got a little debt I need to pay with him.
I will be carrying him and dropping him off.
Well, I mean, I promised I'd come with.
Real quick, that medicine check, I will say his hand is repaired, but his fingers are a little bit stiff. He can open and close his hand, but it's gonna be with him for the rest of his life, is what I'm saying.
I mean, it was an out of hand experience.
Yeah.
And
Eglok
we're
would-
banning
well-
DM from the chat.
Alright.
While these two are arguing on who's going to go,
I just
Eglok
empty
just
stuff.
looks like he just takes a glance at Lilith and is just like he's like I'll go with you too. I'll go with you too.
Alright,
That won't be necessary.
so you guys are gonna
Yeah.
head off to the healers. Where are you heading to? Because there is a healer portion of the town of Sigil, and there is a healers like a kind of like a small
so if you
healers
know-
guild within the adventure portion of the city. So there's two areas you
would
can take
just be
him.
following Asterion, and she would bend down and instruct the guy to get on her back. She's gonna piggyback carry him.
That sounds
Thank
like really
you.
fucking stupid for her.
He is not fighting or anything. He has completely accepted his fate to you guys.
So I'm gonna say, yeah, you go, you're the DM, you go.
Yeah, you guys head off.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, before we leave, Eaglock's just gonna stomp on over next to Lilith and be like, when does this spell wear off?
And with that, you guys will head off to the healers guild within the adventurers city, I believe, because that's the one you guys know of. The other one you'd have to ask around for. And while you guys are heading over there, we are going to jump over to that very healers guild as a very familiar Kenku walks up. The Kenku that was healing that you guys met at the first session last time walks up to a Warforged dealing with a man who has lost his arm and it was found in an alleyway after failing a con save. And approaching up, the Kenku will approach the Warforged and speaking up, go, "Excuse me, Joshua. Pantheon, would you
speak
like
that
to
name.
describe his character?"
Joshua, mind you, is the name he was given, though he only goes by J, except by he who created
J.
it.
Okay, so
It is a
she would
privilege.
she would go. She refer to you as J then. "Excuse me, J."
He'd slowly turn his head. What? I'm busy.
Would you like to describe your
Natives,
character real
natives
quick?
can only do so much.
Would you like to describe your character
again?
and what they're doing right now real quick?
He's not
This-
necessarily the most skilled at medicine. What he is good for is keeping people still while they're being sedated and treated. Because his entire purpose is to subvert expectations. He may be a healer, but his purpose is to keep people in line. Because there have always tend to be aggressive people when they're being treated.
Yeah. And that's what this guy right here has been doing, basically trying to get up and move around when he probably should still be resting.
Would you still like to
Unfortunately-
describe your character?
I was going to get to that. Unfortunately, in all Jay's spiky goodness, he surprisingly enough does not have a strength stat to speak of. It is comically low. The only reason he can walk around so much the way he is because there's not exactly anything underneath. My man is entirely made of said steel. That's why he doesn't have to worry about carrying it. Unfortunately, that comes into the case of not being able to enjoy the finer things in life, such as alcoholism and taxes.
Why, yes, the finest of things.
The most
Wait a minute.
fine of things.
I don't know. That clearly seems to be the reason people keep getting injured. So clearly, it must be worth something.
Must be. Welcome to Jay, whose whole character arc is figuring out why people like drinking so much.
And why they
And
like
why-
doing their taxes. Or don't like doing their taxes, I'd assume.
Yeah. And
Clearly,
yeah.
it's
The
gotta be worth.
Kenku.
So, it's gotta be good if people keep getting injured over it.
The Kenku, who you know the name of, whose name is, you want to come up with a name, or do you want me to give you the name? And
I
for Kenkus,
didn't
their
name-
name is generally
didn't-
the first word they ever mimic.
Bartholomew.
We
Yeah.
don't know how he mimicked it, but he did.
What
I
is
didn't
this Kenku? Is this Kenku
I have
male or
already
female?
created an entire backstory off of Bartholomew.
If you don't, I have a
did
name
not
for
make the
them.
Kenku. I do not have the name for it.
Okay. You know their name as Ramen.
Oh, good God.
Even better.
Within Kenku
I was
culture,
thinking-
because they cannot give their young names, because they cannot make up words, their name is generally the first word they manage to mimic off of someone else. So their names are
Neat.
fairly simple. Yeah, Ramen
Yes.
approaches you and asks for your attention.
What is it that you need? I'm a little busy. Sedation
Uh,
doesn't exactly work all the time.
A favor and opportunity.
Being here is kind of a favor as it is. What else do you need?
She shifts in her seat and she speaks in a very familiar voice of one of the heads of the Healers Guild within the city, within the Adventure Zone. And for you, you know this fact. The Healers Guild is actually outside of the Adventurers stuff. The only reason they are one and the two is because sometimes you need a healer for certain jobs. So you can still go out as a job without an adventurer's license if you are registered as a healer. And that's kind of what this guild is for. It's for people to heal and treat people. And they speak in the voice of one of the heads, and this is kind of what they say. Robin, there is a letter from the person that you helped earlier that they left at my desk asking us to take care of a person that had been locked in stone. I want you to be in charge of them when they are visiting Sigil. I want you to do checkups on them and make sure they are eligible for the test. And we would also request that if possible for you to join their group to take care of them when they are out adventuring. If you do not feel comfortable about this, though, you can ask another person to do it. But you will be in charge of caretaking them and making sure they are ready when they do visit Sigil, or at least arrive.
So once again, you're just trying to pawn your work off to me.
No. She looks very shifty-eyed and kind of looks back and forth, very clearly trying to pawn off the work.
He'd start leaning closer very slowly.
Maybe shoot the messenger.
Or just all you need to do is whisper it's free real estate.
It's
I'm not
weird.
whispering that. The
Look.
last time I had anything to do involved with that phrase, I lost the game immediately.
Look,
I'm glad you remember.
I do not enjoy going out and fighting. I love to heal. And because of that, I do not want to be putting myself in danger. I am asking you to do that for me. And because
Real funny
I know
thing about that.
yes,
Based on what he said, seems like you have to come with anyway.
yeah, I am in charge of giving them a checkup.
I'm not letting you go. I'm not letting you pawn this off on me. You're coming with. And I'm going to make sure you do your job.
Fine.
We're having two people
Can you-
join the party then.
Yay!
Can
boy.
you at least take the test with them? Because I know you want more chances to leave the city.
The only reason I'm leaving the city is because I have to do something.
The silly city.
The
The
serious
city of Silly.
Silly
Sicily is just
Then-
the city of Silly.
Then taking
City of
this
Sisyphus.
test with them
So silly.
will help you.
Fine.
You're
You're still coming with. I'm making you
Okay.
take the test too. You
I'm
can't
afraid-
try pawning
Fine.
anything off on me again, and I'm making you do it anyway.
I will. The max number of people I can take a test in a group is 5, though. I will find a group that has missing a member if you want me to.
Oh, no.
Last
Remember, you're a medical professional. You can go by yourself.
Ah, so
I
Jay's
still need a
psychopath.
group. I still need a group.
Then why can't you take the test, Take the test with them. Go ahead. I'll wait.
And just like that, I send over Ramen's character sheet to you, and you now play Ramen.
Wait, is it Robin or Ramen?
Ramen.
Like
Ramen.
Robin?
Noodle.
Like ramen noodles.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Quick question: How
Like
big
I-
is Jay?
He's going to be going regardless, but his entire intent is to stress out the Kinku who keeps trying to pawn off their work.
You can tell, yeah, if Kenkus could sweat, all their feathers would just be down.
Yes.
They're-
It- This Kinku would be shedding right now.
This Kenku is clearly molting.
the feathers have been ruffled.
Yeah, with that, the Kenku continues speaking. I guess we can wait for them in the center of the Adventurers District. And they turn away to walk to the front of the Healers Guild. Do you follow?
He's gonna follow, but he's gonna say, "Look, I'll take the test, but if I find out you tried to skip out, I will make sure you are one of the treated individuals, and I get assigned to you."
I'm just imagining this Kenku's eyes right now, just are about
Oh,
to roll in the back of their head. Just like, oh.
He's
I'm just imagining the noise of that.
I'm chaotic neutral, leaning on chaotic evil. The only thing stopping me from being evil is the fact that I have a job to do in the first place.
And with that, you guys start heading towards the front of the Healers Guild as opening the door is a paladin cladded in armor, carrying a man who no longer has uses for their legs. Well, whatever conversation is happening right now happens. You guys may enter roleplay status again.
I just want to be the door real quick. Just.
I was gonna say the turtle is with the paladin, yeah?
Yeah,
He's-
but they were.
Okay.
As soon as the turtle tries to enter, just the door's just like.
Well, looks like everything seems.
There is
normal
med
here.
bays everywhere.
This is normal.
Well, I
Do
mean,
we
for a
overhear this?
mo-
Do we overhear this conversation?
No, they were walking
okay.
over, and they had clearly finished the conversation when you guys walked.
Okay.
And they see you guys walking. And
So is the cripple the person you're supposed to be treating?
Yeah, that'd be accurate.
He was talking to the Kinku.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
Kenku looks at her in the notes, and you see in the note just a statement of petrification victim in the top corners of it, and they look up and they can see. And roll a nature, medicine, or arcana check, whichever one would be better for you.
Or worse, in case you just want to be weird.
Yeah, just choose.
No.
Choose.
Why did Santa put a fucking lay face in the fucking Roll20 chat?
You haven't been reading, have you?
No, I have not. I'm
Back with a whole ass
episode.
coconut.
Also-
Imagine the coconut shaped like an ass.
Alright, Pantheon with
I
that
know.
roll, please.
Did my roll not send?
Let me be. I want to eat my coconut in peace.
Apparently
no.
not.
You do not
Weird.
get to eat your coconut.
Try
Let
rolling
me try
again.
again.
Are you linked? I don't think he's linked.
Yeah, I don't think so either. While this gets, I guess
rolling.
while he gets set up, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick.
Pretty sure you were rolling
Take
earlier.
control.
Okay,
Yeah,
while
roll
Asterian's
early.
gone,
Let me check something.
while Asterian's gone, Serafino's gonna quickly take out a greatsword and cut off his toes.
Yeah, so it was rolling earlier. I don't know why it's being difficult.
So,
Uh,
by the way, just for clarification, me and Lilith are not with them right now. Where are we?
You guys would probably be at this point, because by the time you guys have reached the city,
Ah.
I mean this part of the city again, it is nightfall. So you guys were probably figuring out where bedding is going to be for the new arrivals.
I have a little sketch that I'm going to send to Imported right now for what the situation could be. Hold on.
If you guys want to roleplay, you can, or we can just skip to.
We can wait until they're done, but I have an idea.
No, we're still on you, Jay. Just on it. Just be honest. What did you roll the first time?
Just
Pantheon?
realized I was muted. It was an 8 plus a 4, so 12.
All right.
I don't know why it's being difficult.
You've heard of petrification victims? You don't know what the sign is for them, but as you ask that question, yeah. While you ask that question, Ramen goes, "Oh," very questioningly. You get a sense that maybe both of them were, because they have similar marks on their body. And
Do we need to go back and ask for clarification? Do you have a sending stone by any chance?
let me roll to see if and I'm not rolling that dice. My metal dice have not been helping me. I'm gonna roll this one. 2. No, could not afford.
Okay, I just sent my idea for what the situation could be with me and Lilith.
Broke-ass bird.
Imported. If you want to read that real quick.
Actually, you know what? Actually, no. We'll role play that when we get to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Ramen turns towards you. We could check.
Check what?
And she looks down on the note and the paper again, and you can say, you see on the written there is a message sender, Zeno, and she goes, friend, basically saying we can check who knows this person.
Fine.
And Ramen starts to walk over them to the people. Hello, how may I help you? Do you know Zeno?
Do I know Zeno?
Yes, that was Sam's character.
Oh, yes, right, correct.
Were you petrification victim?
I suppose so?
Good. I will be caretaker. Zeno returned home. And they hand over a letter to you.
She would take it and read it.
It is basically saying what I just said. It is Zeno saying, okay, so basically the contents of the letter is saying that they do not feel like being an adventurer is something they want to do. They are going to return home to the Druid village, and they have asked the healers here to help you with your adjustment to the new world you are in. Is kind of what it is saying. So, yeah, that Zeno has already left to get back home.
Very well then, if that is what they see fit. I still don't believe I need a caretaker, but
Long-term
I am not one to
petrification victims have hard time adjusting. We are here to help you adjust.
well, you can start by
he's gonna
helping this man.
He's gonna correct the Kinku. They are here to help you adjust. I'm having work pawned off to me.
You all see as the Kenku shoots very guilty look in the direction of this Warforged that is standing right next to them.
He's going to slowly, intently stare at the king.
Yes, if the she can tell that she's very starting to look the other Zebediah up and down and just kind of goes, oh boy, could not heal.
I'm gonna check something real quick.
Well, while you two work that out, I have a patient here that you need to tend to.
Yes, me too. Drop him over there, and you see that they point over to Medbay.
She would take him over and gently set him down.
Yes. Your name is have not heard before. Cannot mimic.
I fixed it.
Nice. The king who turns towards you, Seraphina, and goes, have not heard name before. Cannot mimic. Seraphina. And I can't do your voice, but basically perfect mimic of your voice.
No one can.
Seraphina.
No one can.
If you would come to me to a checkup room, someone will come over him and help him. I need to do a checkup with you.
It would roll her eyes, but follow him regardless.
And
Is
Ramen
that
will quickly
illegal?
turn towards Jay and goes, Jay, if you intend to take tests with them, you may introduce yourself to the rest of the party. Or at least the turtle here. And we'll wander off with Seraphina.
He'd snort audibly, which is weird considering he doesn't have lungs. Don't bully the bird too much. She has a small brain.
Right. So if
How big are
the
yours?
interaction between Ramen and Seraphina wants to be roleplayed, we can roleplay that, or we can roleplay the interaction between Jay and Asterion, or we can jump to Egglek and Lilith heading towards the trying to find where bedding would be placed. Egglek. I'm sorry.
It's not Egglek.
Egglek.
It's Eglock. It's
Eglock.
like Loch Ness. Eglock.
Egglek. All right.
Oh yes, as opposed to the E-Uzi.
Yes.
So
Or the
what wants to
M1911.
be
Well,
role
that's
played? Because
plain.
two of them we can skip and just say it happens, or if you guys want to role play your interactions, we can. Basically, Seraphina, Ramen will run you through a generic checkup, ask you how you're adjusting to your new timeline and stuff like that. Well, yeah. If there's anything we want to do, or we can role play Eglock and Lilith, finding where bedding will be for you guys.
Well,
very
I'm
good
just,
fun with it.
I'm fine with meeting our new Warforged, correct?
Do not think of me by race. Think of me by profession.
Well, I'm actually asking out of character because I don't know.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Okay, Warforged, yeah. What does he look like? Because I haven't seen his picture.
All right. So
Okay.
it's down there, all the way at the end.
Wait,
Unless- Unless it looks like Pantheon, in which case, nope.
I think he's talking.
it's like,
I think you're
I
talking
can
about
see the
D&D.
picture.
I think you're talking about
Something
Beyond
funny.
D&D Beyond, right?
No, it's
I'll
a
shoot
roll
him-
20.
I'll
You
shoot
can see
him
it at the
real
bottom of the
quick.
screen. You can see it at the bottom of the screen.
yeah,
I'll send it to his DM so he has a bigger picture to look at.
Imported sees the picture of Pantheon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying for some reason. I might need to refresh
I
it.
updated it. I don't know why it still shows Pantheon. I'm
Yeah. I see you. I see
I'm
the
trying refreshing it.
I
Do
can
you
see
have-
Jay.
Refreshing it.
I can
I'm
definitely
sending it
see
via DMs to anyone who's gonna ask.
Okay, it's showing
Oh,
up. now.
just send it to me so I have something to look at.
Yeah, sure. I'll send it to. Chicken.
All right, now we can see it. All right.
I see it now. Yep. I just need to fix mine now back to Austerian. Okay, I'm not.
Send it to me so I have something to chew on.
Test.
Well.
Now that you're in my DMs, I already sent it to you.
Hmm.
Am I? Oh, you did.
Yeah.
I'm dumb.
That's okay. We know.
Yay!
He is a very scary looking Warforged.
I just wish to say it first. You don't strike me as the healing type from just based on how you look.
Healer is a secondary purpose. It just so happens to be the one I'm fulfilling at the moment.
Well, what's your preferred purpose? What do you prefer to do?
It's less so a preference and more so what I was made for, and that is to solve an unfortunate follower of a certain someone's self-centered viewpoint of religion.
So you trying to put a new perspective onto what someone might have twisted into a bit
No, more like they're trying to put their perspective onto the world, and I'm trying to stop them the most effective method possible.
I see. You got a name you prefer to go by?
My creators had a name for me that I do not need to dispose, though I have been referred to by many, aside from the crow who seems to want to call me by my name anyway, as Jay.
Well, Jay, the name's Asterion. I'm a bit of a wizard when it comes to my magic. But trust me, I won't be needing much healing on the battlefield personally.
Interesting. I may require your assistance in studying medical properly. I was not given much in terms of, I guess you could say, knowledge of the body when I was initially created.
Well, if you're talking about a close eye when it comes to one, I can help out on that, but
I simply need help studying. It's not exactly something I'm good at.
well, I'd be happy to help you out. I mean, I got a full list of spells I got marked down. I actually did pick up a new spell book that I technically don't need because I already got one. We can start you off with one. We can.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. I should have clarified. No, my magic is of more so of the mostly natural variety. I specifically mean I'm bad at studying in the first place. As in, if you took the children to school, they couldn't study.
You misunderstand. I am a terrible test taker.
Tests are bad. I'm more of the practical kind of person, so I need assistance in genuine studying of the medical textbook. It is a problem.
Well, I don't mind helping out. If you do need some help with something, I'd be happy to guide you or help you out on what you need. My magic's more the rune variety when it comes to my own casting, but don't worry, I still know enough about studying when I was first getting used to the whole magic thing. I can definitely help you out on a few tips.
Thank you.
Out of character, I feel like Serafina would actually be the best person to go to studying, given her background.
Yeah.
And
That would imply
practical-
Serafina had talked to me for more than 5 seconds.
I also want to say, if he meets Eglock, Eglock I think might have the highest, might have one of the higher medicine stats, so he might not be good at studying, but practical application, possibly.
Yeah, I don't have a high medicine, but I do have a really high investigation in Arcana. And religion, funny enough. So yeah, when it comes to studying, Asterian's good at it, but when it comes to practical application, his wisdom's an 8. So
Yeah. Honestly, the
don't-
best for practical application would probably be Eglock.
Yeah. I actually do have an answer out of character, but in character, that would be hard to explain.
well, we got while Serafina goes through Well, while the princess goes through her checkup,
You can call me Serafina.
I prefer the
You're not
princess. Thank you
here.
very much.
You're
I
off
got
in
the thing that was
a
in the
checkup room. You're not hearing any of this conversation.
Regardless, while the main doctor is away, I might as well do my job for once.
And I'm assuming that's something in here.
Are any of you injured by any chance?
I
I
He's
may
like-
not be.
Sarah, you guys did not short rest. Serafina, when they walked by you, looked hurt.
I only took like 5
I
damage.
forgot about that.
I
don't think I took any damage.
I
No,
took
I-
fire method damage.
I took pretty much all of it.
So yeah,
So currently,
I
the
guess
only one
because that
injured
would be
is the girl.
something that is captured while in the while being checked up on. They would spot a lot of the wounds on your fire. Just be like, they would cast cure wounds on you. So just say that they cast enough cure wounds on you to get you back to full.
Serafina 2 out of 25. Lilith 9 out of 17. Asterion 12 out of 17.
I'd heal
You
Lilith,
block-
but she's not here.
Eglock
Well-
is 24 out of 24, by the way.
Well, we can knock out 2 birds in 1 stone because some of our friends did take some bad hits in the last encounter. So yeah, I could have you meet the rest of the party and do a bit of your job if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah, that's going to be the most effective way to refer to it.
Also, Serafina,
Very
while you're
well.
in there, you would gain the benefits of a short rest too.
If you'd like to follow me, I can introduce you to the rest of the party.
I shall follow you. Though I must ask, are you the most or the least injured of the bunch?
I'm alright. I only took a bit of like some dumb imp exploding around me. Just a bit of dryness on the shell. I'll be fine.
Just a little bit of magma burns.
Yeah, 12 out of 17. I'm fine.
For the time being, I will see who's the most injured first.
Yeah, I'm almost certain that's gonna be a little overzealous demon friend, dragon demon friend. You'll meet him.
I will probably understand better when I see of them. You seem to have a hard time explaining.
Well, it's they're a bit on the lewd side. Just saying.
I shall defer them to my Kenku mentor then.
Very-
Serafina, in the checkup room, you suddenly see Robin shivers.
All right.
After all, they are the better out of the two of us.
Well, let's go ahead and let's meet them first. See if there's something you can do. If not, we'll refer them.
I guess that
I
is
must
all.
specify the reason I'm not exactly the best in my field is because this isn't my primary field.
I mean, I understand. Here, let's take a look first, and then we'll see what we can do after.
So you're not out of character. I will have you know I am not jealous of Lilith in the slightest because my ass is the fattest in the land.
Nah, Eglox is fatter. That is pure
I mean,
muscle.
in a scale comparison, I could understand that, but IRL, it is a problem. God, I'm just wearing normal pants.
Yeah, same, bro. Nothing goes above it. My cake is too large.
Moving on to the campaign, I guess this is opening the jump over to Elac and
Wait, that
Lilith,
wasn't the
who are
campaign?
Meanwhile, in the tool shed.
currently moving, trying to find out where lodging will be. As you guys walk around, what do you guys want to talk about?
Eglock wouldn't start the conversation. So saying that
Apparently
you
nothing.
call this
Well, I would like to ask, would you like to tell me a little about yourself, about your past or so on?
Why would you want to know?
Just curious, Might as well know since we aren't gonna travel for quite a while. Might as well get to know some of our friends here there. Nothing much.
I'll let you know out of everyone that I've met in my life, you are one of the types of people that I dislike the most. I
Why
do not
so?
want to be.
Damn.
That is something you do not need to know. Simply let me tell you, try to be chummy with me, and I will throw you into a mountain. You will break several bones. I do not like your kind, and I will not be friends
Oh my
with
gosh,
your
he's racist.
What do you
Is-
mean by your kind?
You natural spellcasters always think you're better than
This
the
is
rest of
Baldur's
us.
Gate all over again.
Oh, even worse, he's
Mm.
Castus.
Oh no, this is what
I was
Legend of
about
Korra
ready to
all
have
over again.
Lilith roll a insight and Eglock roll a raw charisma to
No,
see
Eglock-
if Lilith thought it was
Eglock-
because she was a tiefling.
He just came out and said it.
Racism, but casteism? Really?
Eglock is like her like poking, like he perceives that as poking and prodding. So he's getting angry and angry. He's just like, you all think you know everything. You think you're better than the rest of us. I will not be friends with you. I will only tolerate your existence because you may be useful.
What make you think that I am
I'm
better than the
useful.
rest?
What makes you think that I'm useful?
Exactly.
Don't.
What makes you think that I am of some use?
Because of your magic, that's the only thing you're good for. And
Oh,
let
is
me
that
inform you,
so?
ever use your magic on me again without asking, and I will break your leg.
I
like
don't
that his
get it.
default is the leg.
Note to self: do not heal the moving carpet.
No,
Oh,
no.
yeah,
I want to say, the specific reason Eglock is acting like this is because of the fact that Sayuna is a sorcerer. I will not disclose why, but he has a deep and like deeply seated hatred for sorcerers.
Meanwhile, Jay, who is a sorcerer,
Yeah, I was about to say you're gonna have
No.
two
I'm
sorcerers in the
repeat my
party.
sentence. Note to self: don't heal the carpet.
Oh, I didn't know you were a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The difference being is, technically speaking, once again, my sorcery was assembled like the rest of me. It's a sham.
yeah, Eglock wouldn't dislike a Warforged because of the fact that they are made with magic. It's more just specifically sorcerers.
That's why
Natural
he gave no
spellcasters.
reaction to Seraphina healing the man.
Well, the thing is that doesn't automatically mean that you're a sorcerer. He heard that Sayuna was not Sayuna, Lilith. I'm a fucking idiot. Anyway, Lilith was a natural born spellcaster.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you
not
did
gonna
hear
go any
that when
further with that.
when you were registering at the with the old lady in the town you guys were at.
Anyway, Eglock would just like realize that he's saying so much and talking to this person, and is just like, that's the end of this conversation, and then just keep on
I
walking.
do not understand. Why do you hate me for being a sorcerer, yet you say that I'm useful for my magic? Quite ironic, don't you think?
You know
Eglock does
what?
not respond.
Roll a wisdom check, Eglock. You mentioned you were
Roll
getting
wisdom?
angry earlier. Yeah, we're just gonna see if you fail this. Oh,
That's a +3. I rolled an 8.
the prodding's getting to you. You're seeing red. You're flashing back.
Eglock
How can he see anything? He has hair in his eyes.
Eglock Lilith visibly and everybody else on the road just sees Eglock just stop he just stops. And he just slowly turns around. And I'd say Eglock was probably slouching because he was getting angrier and angrier, and he just slowly walks up to Lilith and just raises himself to his full height. And I would like to say Eglock tries to cause, like, Eglock's, like, being like this would probably cause some sort of fear because of the fact that all Lilith can see is just a hulking mass of hair and then 2 glowing red dots in it. So, do you want me to roll like an intimidation?
That depends. Or what does Lilith feel right now, seeing a switch in this person after asking so many questions?
I could care less.
Oh no, they're gonna kill each other.
They don't care.
So how long would it take for us to catch up to them, by the way? I'm just curious.
Can we stop this?
Do you guys care if I take control of Eglock for a second here?
I'm fine with you taking control.
Right. Because I feel like at this point, Eglock kind of regressing a little bit. Would swing on Lilith.
Becoming a crab.
And I want you to make a dex save while you try to swing on Lilith.
Me?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Okay. That's 7, and that should be +6, I think.
Wait,
Or
do
plus
I
5.
roll that?
+5. That is a +5.
I think she saves.
No, it's a +7. It's a +7, so I rolled a 14.
You do not save.
Me?
As you go to swing on Lilith, both of you watch quicker than you can ever see. 2 hands, 2 yellow and black spotted hands, latch onto the arm of Eglock, who is swinging towards Lilith, and Eglock is now 5 feet in the air, upside down, and flying into the air.
I don't think Eglock would care much right now. He'd probably just be, screaming and thrashing around.
You're getting mugged, kid.
So you guys watch as Eglock flies and slams into the ground 10 feet behind Lilith, and standing there is a Gifts Uri, and turns toward they.
It's like the Gift Yankee, but they're not dicks.
Yeah, it is.
It's
They're
Yankee, but they took their chill pills.
they are a white, brown spotted race that is tall and lanky. And looking at this one, you're kind of surprised they were able to lift you and throw you so far.
Well, I think Eglock wouldn't be in his right mind right now, so he just feels pain and starts thrashing even harder. If he gets up, he's going to be swinging at something.
Right, then you got I'm not rolling initiative because there's no way you beat this dude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna beat him. It's just Eglock just is
How
just
the fuck does he know that I'm a natural born fucking sorcerer?
Because
when you guys were entering the city of Sigil, there was this old gnome lady who was taking your information for your adventurers group when you were entering the city of Sigil. This is something you miss, and they were asking your specialization, and because you were not there, I just said natural born spellcaster.
Yeah. I'd say Eglock also isn't saying words, he's just screaming. It's not like a scream of fury or something that someone would expect. It's a scream of pure and utter agony. And he would start tearing at the bandages that cover his body.
Alright, I need you, so as you get up, the Gifts Uri goes, "Come, warrior of the hand," and rushes towards you, and I need you to make a con save.
Warrior of the mug.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And that's a 19 plus, I think it should be a 1? Or no.
Roll another one.
It's a 19.
Roll
It's a
another
19.
one.
18.
Another one.
You're wanting me to lose this, bro.
This gives your eye is just wailing on you with like finger pokes, basically. Okay, you
He's
fail.
monking you to death.
You don't take any damage as they are not aiming to damage you. They're just aiming to stun you, and you are stunned for a round as this Gifts Yara sees your body lock up, and this is the first time, maybe possibly in a long time or ever, that you can't move. And the Gifts Yara
To be fair,
goes,
I think anyone would
"Calm."
be stunned if they were fingered in broad daylight.
That would probably
I
send
absolutely
Basically-
shut up.
Basically, Lilith
That would
and
probably-
Eglok, you guys watch as this Gifts Yara proceeds to hit several pressure points
There we
in
go.
the Eglok, and his body just locks up. And he goes,
I think Eagle.
"This is not a day to fight your own allies, warrior of the open hand."
Eagle's probably like
Calm.
just going to be like. You just hear like a rumbling because he can't like open his mouth or anything. You just hear a
Rumbling.
rumbling from his throat.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, at this point, you guys would see you would hear a commotion probably at this point. And roll a perception check, Asterion, Lilith, and Jay. Roll
Lilith?
perception.
I mean,
Lilith, yeah.
Seraphina?
No, Seraphina is still in a med bay.
Oh.
That's a 13.
This doctor's appointment's taking forever.
All right, you two are two.
I'm afraid the helmet.
You get a
prevents me
long
from
rest.
seeing
You
and
are in
hearing.
there for an hour. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Asterion's the only one who hears this. You hear people whispering, "Get Grandmaster Aurelion is Elrion is stepping in. Grandmaster Aurelion."
What was the name?
Aurelion.
I hope I'm spelling it right. Okay.
Not to be confused with one of the
Yes.
EV evolutions.
Aurelion. Okay, I got it.
Bros
Because-
Pokemon.
Because remember, I take notes.
Oh yeah, that would make a lot more sense.
Hey, what's going on here?
Nothing much. Just a Furbog letting out their anger on what appears to be an ally of theirs. And it's at this
So-
time that your stun would drop.
Eagle is not like he isn't moving anymore. Wait, no, he is moving, and he's just tearing at the bandages on his body while screaming.
Is he the one injured? Has he been afflicted with madness? I
Well-
need a specialist for that.
Roll monk damage on yourself. If you're gonna tear at
monk
your own
damage.
body. Yeah.
Well, he's tearing like at like where the bandages are on his body, you know,
Yeah.
because he's covered in bandages all over his body. If you guys don't remember, wait, no, it's not. It's not. Well, will you just
You
take that
hit.
three?
You're gonna hit no matter what. I'm
You're
just
hitting
having you roll
yourself.
damage. Yeah, you're hitting yourself. Roll damage.
I accidentally roll. So I roll a 4, like a 4-sided die,
D4.
right?
Yeah.
D4.
Minimum
and
damage.
after.
Yeah. Can I say what happens?
D4
then?
plus
Or
your
do you wanna
dex.
say?
Ow.
Your dex is 5, so
What?
you actually take 5 damage. 6 damage.
6 damage.
6.
Yeah.
But can I say what they see when Eloc does this or no?
No, I will do that later. They're not close enough to see it.
Okay. So I take 6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
All
I guess,
watching
am
it.
I able to?
You guys can do
am I
whatever you
able to
want.
Misty step and try to restrain him.
You don't have to Misty Step. You're right there now.
Yeah, he's gonna like try to get behind and try to grapple and try to get him to
Okay.
stop like.
Roll athletics. Or if you guys want to contest this, you can, or we can say you Eglock
Elok,
gives in.
Elok doesn't really contest anything right now. He's
Alright.
primarily in a severe amount of mental pain. I would say
I
that.
rolled an 18 on athletics.
Relatable.
You are being held down by your own teammate. And
Well, it's not even
roll.
like holding him down. He has his legs in front of him, and he's like leaning him back in like a full Nelson.
Roll another wisdom check to see if
Little
you
fucking
can
jacked.
drop out of your rage. All right, you
That
calm
will
down.
definitely do.
You calm down.
Yeah.
You're still breathing heavily, but you calm down. Good. It seems
What
our little friend here has calmed his nerves. And you see as the gift
Well-
jar turns towards you, Lilith. Are you fine? Are you okay, fine lady?
Oh, thank you very much. I wouldn't know what to do without you.
Eglock is just like he's just like completely like limp, and he's just breathing heavily, and is like, "What happened? Where am I?"
Well, listen, are you feeling a little bit better, big guy?
After that one night with that guy, and they'll be like,
I was under
And
the
it-
impression it was the demon that was injured. Why is the big furry one inflicted with madness?
Is
so
this the
basically
point-
someone interfere and they kind of like stop the furry moving rug guy, you know, from like injuring me.
I would probably say that while Austerion's holding Eglock, he probably notices that the bandages are falling off his body. Would you say that important?
Yeah, I would, but Astarion's not very wise, so you wouldn't really notice anything wrong with the bandages.
Remember, I mean, I do still have a passive perception of 11
Yeah.
and a passive investigation of 17.
But I'm more talking medicine is what you would need to see this.
For bandages? To look a
For
bit
what's
closer
underneath
onto him and
them.
see the bandage.
For
I'm
what's
not trying to
underneath
find
them.
what's underneath them, just the bandages falling off.
Oh, then you just see scars. You just see scars from what, and they're bleeding from him ripping at them.
Listen here. You're gonna tell me what happened very slowly, and then I'll let you go. What happened?
Wait, quick question. Are you referring to, like, when you're saying this, are you wanting me, like, Eglock to tell you what just happened to make him angry, or what caused the scars on his body?
What caused him to freak out?
I think that
You-
is
you-
intended towards both of you, honestly, at this point, because Lilith, you can interject as well. This is
That creature over there was just, look, she reminds me.
Calm down. Like he's like trying to shush him now, like calm down, take it slow. What happened?
Yeah.
That mad cow over there tried to attack me when I was just asking about him. That's all.
It's at this point that Orion walks over to one of the bystanders and whispers something to them, and then walks back over to you guys.
It could be trauma.
Yeah, you would know enough to know that the reaction they just showed is signs of PTSD.
Neither me nor my compatriot are a therapist. I'd have to send a recommendation letter. Shit.
Already covered, Oriana says as he walks over to you guys.
I'd like to.
Wait a
I
minute.
just sent someone to the Healers Guild to inform them of this mess, and Eglock will be this Furbog friend. He doesn't know your name. He doesn't say your name.
Who are you?
Wait a minute. Aren't you of the local peacekeeper?
Yes, I am Orion. I am one of the high monks of the monks, one of the monasteries here.
like my monkey.
I've heard good things, though most of them have been rumors. Nice to see they're true, for the most
Yes.
part.
I saw that the attention between these two were rising and decided to step in before anyone was hurt.
I'm glad you did. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly very. I'm not a doctor per se. I'm more equivalent to a nurse in this case.
Well, if you would like, I could escort these people to where the lodging would be for tonight before you take the test tomorrow, as I assume that is what you all are here for.
Well, that definitely shortcuts the who's the proctor.
I am not the proctor. That is Conrac's job this year.
Damn.
Yeah.
And here I was getting excited for a moment.
It is
Eagle
fine.
Eye.
I highly have faith in him. Though a lot of other guilds wish to see his guild fall, I have faith in this test. Though the rumors are troubling.
It is incredible. It is incredibly unfortunate that guilds are split between factions, not via purpose, but via hatred.
Politics and everything.
Yeah. Not exactly something I'm good at.
Feedables do. Did someone say politics?
No,
do.
no.
I do hope that you never have to visit. I do hope that you never have to visit my guild. Not because they're bad, but because it would be unfortunate to see you, of all people, injured.
I highly doubt someone here could hurt me as well as those of the higher ranks can.
They should be busy, in theory.
Yeah.
In politic theory.
With that, wise Turtles, sir, would you mind keeping a hold of your friend here if your friend is willing to stay calm? And I will guide you guys to your lodging.
I actually had something I needed to do real quick before I go ahead and close up for the night. I gotta make a stop at Malrix. I gotta stop at Malrix Many Magical Mysteries. I got a debt I
One of
need
the
to pay.
shops. All right.
Yeah. We picked up a few of the we ended up facing a flail snail earlier. Picked up some of its eyes.
Wait, did you know there was a flail snail in the town? That was wild.
Yeah,
There's
we
many
got
things instead, Joel. This is the doors to any plane. You'll find quite a magic things around.
but I need to make a stop there. But Eglock, you gonna behave if I give you some gold to spend at the bar?
Please. I just need a drink.
Eglock's like gonna take out like 5 gold from his pouch and just finally let him go and put it in his hand. On me tonight, my friend. You go ahead, you relax.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want me to look for while I'm over there at Malrix?
I don't know. I don't know much about that magic stuff, so if you see anything that you think would be good for me, then sure.
You don't have
You
that.
look like-
you
look
don't have that. You didn't buy that. It's still there.
Eglock, as Austerion lets go of Eglock, he stands up, but the thing is his body is so slumped over that it's just he's almost half of his height.
These are
And
they.
his arms are just dangling in front of him.
Jay, looking at these two, you can tell that they are pretty well hurt too. Especially Eglock's wounds being recently fresh. You could probably look over them now if you want to. Yeah, you add 100 gold to your inventory.
I
If you haven't done it yet, do that.
I got that 150.
Whoops. Yeah, so, and after all that's said and done, I guess that just leaves you, man. He would be referring to Lilith. I was told
Yes.
that you were injured.
Yes, I am. My HP is quite low right now. It'd be great
Well,
if there is a healer around.
My mentor, per se, is currently unavailable. I guess that would, in fact, leave me, wouldn't it?
Serafina, meanwhile,
I will-
screaming, "How long is this gonna take?"
We're almost done.
We gotta test your
Robin,
knee-jerk
Robin is
reaction.
not your mentor.
We've
Robin
been
is
through that
more of a
3 times.
ally. They are the same level of you. They are your same level. You're gonna
The tanker
see,
doesn't pull out the small rubber hammer. She pulls out the big hammer for fighters.
yeah.
Wait, do I add 100
A
gold in
mall.
my inventory?
Yes.
Robin is of similar level as you guys. They are not your mentor.
We've tested my knee
He-
jerk
he
3
refers to her-
times.
He refers to her like that because she's more dedicated and he's still 2 levels in Warlock.
Yeah. That you can probably just call them mentor because you know it annoys them.
I'm just gonna say, as Eglock is standing, he just looks very shaky, like he's still breathing very heavy, and as he tries to walk, he just almost falls over.
He's already drunk.
So are you gonna look? Are you gonna check
After a
on
night,
Lilith?
Passion be light. Huh?
I'm asking Jay if they're gonna look over Lilith. Hello?
Jay?
Did he have to do something?
We killed the man.
Jay?
Victory is mine.
DM, where is roommate?
He's
DM.
muted. Jay, you need to unmute. Pantheon. I think they want to go
Kill
do something
him.
quick.
Finally.
I guess we'll come back to this real quick.
Introduce our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
No, we're not sponsored, everyone. Don't worry. Yeah.
Yet.
Real
Wink.
quick. Real quick. For a fun little bit, Serafina, after being checked up on, somebody comes into the checkup room you are in after Ramen is done asking you a whole lot of questions, informing you kind of what their job is. Basically, if you ever need someone to talk to about adjusting, they are here for you. Just visit the city of Sigil, or if you have a way to contact them, and they will try to make their way towards you, or if they are in the same city as you, they will do that. Basically, if you have any medical things to ask, they will do that, and they do inform you that most of your body is still affected by the petrification. So things like food and water will not nourish you as well as it should. You can still consume it, but it will not nourish you. Your body is basically more magic than living at this point.
Serafina would be just like leaning back or laying back on the doctor's bed at this point, like almost half asleep, if she could.
At this point, someone walks in and hands Robin a note. Robin just sighs.
Is something wrong?
Apparently, I have been named therapist for a Furbog.
Fascinating.
It says here, Furbog's name is... And it flips over towards you. Name unmimicable. Cannot mimic.
Are they like flipping the paper over to
The,
Serafina for her to say it?
yeah, so they can mimic
Oh,
the name.
We would be going back to the
Yeah, it is
The
Eglock's
lodging, right?
name. It is Eglock's name.
Does anyone want to come with on my visit to
If anyone wants to, go ahead. we can quickly get that out of the way. I was asking more if Jay's gonna look Lilith over.
I was actually about to ask Lilith if she has any preferences on when and where she would like to be treated.
In a
Does it
bedroom late at
matter?
night.
It's a patient confidentiality thing. It's,
Yeah.
a professional question. Would you rather me grab a
Hmm.
different gendered doctor, all the etc. questions?
Well, it's not that I'm stripping or anything. Why does it matter?
It's just a list of questions I have to ask.
I am legally obligated.
Oh, we
I am
could.
legally obligated.
Well, you could heal me once we could get everyone settled down, I would assume.
All right. And what about you? Your arms appear to be. What the fuck?
Are you
Indeed.
looking
Is he-
deeply at the scars?
No, he's just looking at them, trying to figure out whether or not all of them are fresh or all of them are old.
Roll medicine.
Joke's on you, I'm not proficient.
It's not a high,
No,
it's
wait,
not
I'm
a high DC for you because you at least know.
Never mind.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Several of them are
What do I
fresh.
do
The
then?
ones that he was scratching at are the fresh ones. But there's a lot more that are just. You notice that there's several scars that are caked over several times. Like it scarred, healed, scarred again. And it looked
Alright.
like a process, a lot of the scars.
Alright, so while I am of an
You
immediate
also see
obligation to
scars
ask-
that represent scars that kind of look like restraints were put there.
So I again I must ask, do you have any need of medical attention?
And just like as Eglot goes to say that, you just see him just fall flat on his face.
I'm going to take that as a yes. Would anybody be willing to assist me in dragging him to the guild? The medical guild?
Orion is still there.
Great one. Would you be willing to assist me?
Gladly.
I will treat you once I finish dropping him off.
They can follow you. Lilith can follow you. Don't.
Actually, wait,
Asterion.
that would be better. Would you like to get treated by a more proper professional? I'll ask again.
Are you guys heading back to the healer thing instead of going to
You might be heading back to the
lodging?
healer thing.
It's looking
I'm
at
sorry, I'm
because
just saying,
that
Eglot-
21 medicine. This is not something that needs healers. This is something that can be healed overnight.
No, but he did fall face first.
Yeah, I will say that is more of exhaustion.
Yeah,
Well,
that
I
is
can't
more
treat it.
exhaustion. Again, something that can be rested with.
No, I'm aware. I still want him looked over properly. I don't need him treated. I don't need him treated. I just need him looked at.
I don't need him treated. I need him examined.
You are just looking for more work for a ramen, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Yes, and
Only I get to abuse my bird colleague.
a perfect example of the yes and rule.
Yes, a perfect example. Everyone who plays D&D, remember, yes and no but. They are very good things to do to keep the story going.
Anyway. Yeah, to abuse my bird colleague, I'm going to have everyone looked at. Except the turtle. The turtle seems to be fine.
Meanwhile, the turtle shell is seared, but he's just really good at covering it up.
Was a few magma spots.
Yeah, just a few burn marks, but again, it's only 5 damage out of 17. I'm good. He's more focused on paying back his debt and meeting his wizard friend again, so
Lizard.
All right, we can Well, we can either do the we can either go over to Malrix, or we can go to the the Healers Guild with everyone else.
My personal vote is to just skip over it and say it happened. I'm just doing it as a joke.
All right, as a joke, you get back after Serafina leaves the checkup room, and you can walk up with a exhausted, PTSD-ridden Eglock and a pretty hurt tiefling in Lilith. And
Yes,
just
Eglock
gonna-
instead of Fearbulk. Yes,
you
the
walk
only way to
right-
describe him is an Eglock.
Ewok is his own kind of man.
I'll go check this one.
Serafina's just
We
gonna
have to-
look at
have
Ewok and be like, I assume
We
you'll tell me about this.
Yeah.
too."
We have to
Your
we have
scars
to
would
take
be
Eglock to the
handless.
vet.
Okay.
We have to take him to the veterinarian instead of the instead of the clinic.
Ah, yeah, he actually has rabies.
No. No, he doesn't.
Looks around shiftily.
Yeah, Ramen does not look very happy the fact that they have more things to do. they very they look over at a Safarion who you probably guess they use quite a bit of spells, just kind of getting them back up to full, and looks back at the newcomers and just kind of rolls their eyes and will cast their last spells of Cure Wound, which are going to be their two second level spell slots.
Did you just call me a Asterion?
Seraphina, no. I don't know. Did I?
So, how much am I healed for?
You were
All
healed
of it.
for... How much are you missing?
All of
6.
them.
6? You are full. And for Lilith,
On A on D.
how much are you missing
I-
overall? Sayuna?
Currently I'm on 9 HP out of 17.
4 plus 8 plus 5 is...
She only needs 8.
Okay, yeah. No, you are healed to full too. You are both
I
healed to
just want to
full.
say,
And Robin turns towards Jay and goes, "Out of magic. Please bring no more people."
Eglock, just as soon as he is healed and feels like magic being used on him, he just rises like the Undertaker.
Just
He's-
correct it up.
I'll only
Yes.
stop bringing people once I have to.
And as
Turns
soon as he rises like the Undertaker, he's like, I need a drink."
You
You
can
just like-
heal. You can heal too. You know that, right?
And just
I'm sorry,
Eglock-
Lil, would you like to elaborate?
Eglock just like is a very trying to sneak by them to go get some alcohol because he feels like that's what he needs. Can I roll a sneak check?
Serafina is
Okay.
currently standing by the door waiting for a party.
Hold on, I gotta do it. I'm getting a
There
call.
is
Hold on.
no. There is not going to be any alcohol in the healers area.
I regret to inform you that all of the Christ's blood has been relocated for communion.
I guess that's enough for the joking bit. Because we're gonna jump over to Osterion as
Yeah.
you approach Malrix's many magic mysteries.
My favorite. Well, if it ain't my favorite shop to come back to. Mr.
The-
Malrix, you in right now?
Ah, yes, Osterion was your name, correct? I am just closing up shop. What do you need?
Well, I figured since the end of the day was coming, and we got some debts to repay, I figured I might as well make a good sign of faith and do so.
I'm back,
Uh.
by the way.
How much?
Welcome
How much
back.
was it? I know we. I can't remember exactly how much it was.
I was given 150 from Eglock.
No, how much
and
do
I
you
gave 5
owe?
back to him for 170.
170. Okay.
Yeah. So I've got 145 on me, and then I have 3 of those snail flail eyes. I only grabbed 3.
You only grabbed 3. Okay.
Yeah.
What did I
So
miss,
he's-
by the way, during my call?
So he's gonna like unload his pouch on the table and then go, well, I know it's not enough. It's close, but while we were helping one of our friends, we did come across a flail snail. Took it on,
his eyes light up, and he's like, "Let me see, let me see."
and he like reaches into his backpack, sets it down, opens it up, and happily sets 3 of the eyes on it.
Ooh, these are really well. These are really well preserved. What, did you kill the thing this morning?
I would say like an hour or 2 ago.
That is really impressive. Impressive. You guys must have had quite the fight to be able to beat something of that caliber.
Well, let's just say one of our spellcasters is quite good at making people bigger than they actually are.
Ah,
Giggity.
Phrasing.
Giggity.
I'm
Giggity.
a well-endowed spellcaster. I know quite a wide variety of spells. I believe I know which one you're talking about.
Well endowed.
I don't even have to try.
The jokes
He's
write
like-
themselves, ladies and gentlemen.
He's like gonna wiggle it. He's like gonna like lift his eyebrows. Looks like well endowed at magic. I can say the same for myself when it comes to my abilities.
So what do you plan to do with these? I assume sell two, but if you want, I can enchant the third with living magic. It will you can use it as a weapon.
If I can be 100% honest, I kind of miss my old flail. If there's a chance I could get that back, but if there is a way you could put that living magic in my personal flail, then I
Well,
could let you have all 3, as well as the 145 I've got.
you have 145 on you. Let's see. Well, with these items, the magic I can enchant them with would be quite powerful. I would say 200 gold for each one. That would very much cover the cost needed for your debt. But if you want to give me the rest of the gold, I could try and fuse your flail with this. It could take me up to a week if I to do so, as fusing two items together is quite difficult.
Unfortunately,
something that needs
I am
this
gonna
much care.
I am gonna need my flail back for tomorrow. So, what we could do is that, by chance, is there
I could
is there a
enchant.
way
I could enchant one of these, let you borrow that one, and then when you come back, and then when I'm done, you can take your flail back.
I can use one of these eye flails. It won't feel like the same, but at the same time, you just gotta work it in, you know?
Good. Come back in the morning. I will have it enchanted by then.
All right, I'll go ahead and I'll leave everything in your technical hands, good sir.
All right. He will. I guess I'll hand you back the flail for now, and he will take the 145 gold.
And so I have one basic flail in my inventory.
Also,
No, I have one of the I have one of the flail snail's eyes,
do you
and the
have
enchantment's happening on my personal flail.
do you have your new spell book in view, or are you stuffed that away?
I do have it, like it's in my bag as well.
he will lock eyes with that spell book, and he will go, "Do you need help transferring those spells in that book?"
Well, I mean, I guess I could learn from it.
Be careful, he's motivated by greed.
Well, I have plenty of materials needed here for copying the spells. You want to come by and buy the material when you can?
I mean, that's fair enough. I'll just hold on to it for the time being, and
Enough.
maybe
I
if
might
this
do a
test goes
15%
well,
discount.
Greed.
Now hold on, we might have to wait a bit and see how things go first. We'll see how this test goes, and then after that, I'll see about getting this book added to my repertoire.
Lilith's trying to persuade you about something.
Lo, if you're not here, you're at the Healers Guild. Also,
yeah,
if anyone else
so-
wanted to take the last 2 eyeballs, you could, but Asterion only took 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I took the last 2.
Yeah, I took 3 out of 5, but so I just have a basic flail in my inventory from the flail snail.
Yeah.
And then the last 2 flails in a week's gonna be infused into my personal flail.
Yeah, when you come by to pick up the one that he will enchant tomorrow with living magic, you can leave your flail and he will fuse that flail with another one.
Okay, so I'm leaving my personal flail. I'm just using one of the flails.
He's gonna enchant it. He's gonna give it to you tomorrow. It's gonna take him all night to enchant it.
Okay, so I have my personal flail tonight,
Yeah.
and then he's fusing 3 of them into one, and
No,
then
he
that
is-
one's going into my person.
He's gonna
He's
enchant
using
one
one
with living
Flail
magic.
with one fail.
Okay, enchant one of the flail snail flails with living magic.
And then he's going to, once you
Fuse
give him your flail, I'm
one
pretty
of the
sure he's
others
fusing.
with your flail when you give it to him tomorrow.
Okay.
That I guess we will.
Yep, that's it for me. The
You,
145 gold has been removed from my inventory.
Yeah. I'm gonna expedite this, and I'm gonna say y'all meet back up in the resting area for the test takers. And there is a tavern set aside for your group. Entering the tavern, you look around and you see quite a variety of people, and you see what looks like 3 hair folk running the bar. For people who don't know, Haragons. Yeah, Haragons. Sorry, I forgot their actual name. Haragons. For those of you who don't know, Haragons are a race, a small-sized race. They are basically humanoid rabbits.
Eaglock would slowly shamble over to the bar and put down the 5 gold Dalastarian gave him and be like, how much drink can I get for this?
It's like
The female Haragon out of the 3, and looking closely, you'll realize these are triplets with 2 males and 1 female. Right body, gentlemen. That'll buy you several rounds for not just yourself, but for the whole but for the tavern.
Yeah, give everybody a few rounds. They're on me.
Thick as Judy Hopps. Sure, why not?
Oh no, they're all Pixar moms.
There's no laws against the Pokemon Batman. I can do whatever I want.
No, Joker. Joker, you can't.
I will, Batman. There's no laws against the Pokemon Batman.
No.
Anyway.
No.
No, Joker. No.
Thank you for drawing that.
What was drawn?
The jail.
That's been there forever.
Lilith
Oh,
in Rooney jail.
I just noticed it for some reason.
Anyway, what happens once I say that?
You asked for what did you say? They
Rounds
responded,
for everyone as much as I can get.
right, sure, fine, gentlemen. And you watch as she turns around and yells to her brothers, rounds for everyone! Make that! Looks back over. 50 rounds for everyone! You see a mixture of cheers. Everyone who's going to join in the rounds, roll a con save.
You're all
the wizard's gonna
Alright.
stick to water.
I am
The medical professional is currently, unfortunately, by definition, on duty. So no.
Would Serafina also have to roll con saves?
Are you
For those
joining
who
in the
are,
alcohol drinking?
unless you are immune to poison, yes.
Okay, just wondering, given what you just told me about her condition.
No. Poison still affects you.
Seraphina is.
Okay,
I'm pretty
she
sure
won't do anything
Seraphina
then.
is immune to poison, isn't she? Or is
Actually,
she, immune
she
to
might
certain
be.
things?
Actually. Yeah, I have advantage against disease and being poisoned.
Alright, then you would have advantage on your con save. If you have resistance to
Yeah,
poison,
I
you would
rolled-
have advantage as well.
I rolled a 4. I'm fucked. But
feel
that
like
makes sense.
You
Con
are
save with
you are
advantage.
screwed over within the first what is your con actually?
It's I get a 0 to con.
You are
So
you are
rolled a natural
out and
4.
drunk by the 10th round.
Can I say that just Eglok out of sheer willpower just keeps drinking? And
You do,
keeps
but by the
fucking
fifth-
himself up.
By the 5th round, you are passed out drunk.
I'm blackout drunk? So he's
Yes.
just drinking off instinct right now. Like he's asleep and just drinking.
Also,
Someone
anyone
stop
who
him.
keeps I'm sorry, but by the time you hit, even if you keep drinking, by the time you hit 20, you're asleep.
Okay, there we go.
I'm saying he would keep drinking
All right.
out of simple.
Everyone,
instinct.
you're gonna
Yeah.
eventually pass out. We're just seeing how far you get.
I'm just gonna
30.
pretend that I take everyone to their rooms.
Seraphina hits 40 rounds before they pass out.
I make all 50 because I'm drinking water.
I can
Yes.
only hope that the
Oh,
other
she's not-
patient has enough sense to not drink themselves to sleep.
Serafina's not drinking until she passes out. She just
I was referring to Lilith.
There's
saying
plenty of
for
people who by like the 10th round just kind of push it aside. But like I'm just saying, if you keep drinking, that's where you get to before you pass out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, she has like 2, maybe 3 drinks.
Yeah.
So you're wasting Eglok / Astarion's money, huh?
You notice that
Unfortunately, can't.
every person who comes in is basically handed a drink at this point. They are using every single drink you just bought.
Does everyone? Are people just like patting Eglok on the back and stuff? Just like
Yeah, several races are patting you on the back, going, "Thank you, fine gentlemen."
A dumb question. Do you
Yes.
think if I were to drink this, the alcohol would just be put into a container somewhere?
oh my god, you
Ah,
can make Girardi.
I have figured out.
Are
how to
you
roll with advantage.
immune to poison?
I have advantage against poison, but it's not like I'm ingesting this. It's just going somewhere for storage later.
I would say that yes, but it does seep into your software and does create some form of drunken state for you if you drink enough. So roll that con save for how much you would be able to store before you pass out.
I'm just going to store 1 or 2 drinks. I don't plan on long hauling
Alright.
this shit. My life's not that bad. I'm not
Alright.
a fully fledged adventurer. I haven't dealt with enough for that.
It makes sense for Eglok to roll a 4 on this because he's already very tired still, and and he's just like,
Floof,
Done
how did
with
you roll with
today.
advantage?
I have advantage
one.
against disease and being poisoned.
I
just
how
roll
did you do it?
twice. Roll twice.
Ah,
Oh yeah, I just rolled twice. Yeah, but I did figure it out. You click on the Beyond 20
oh
tab.
god,
Alright,
it
you-
went 3 times. Fuck.
Well,
You're
you got 22 on your. Yeah.
I
You're
mean, the highest is
stable.
22,
If you're only taking a couple, you're fine.
Yeah.
While Asterion is like a sailor, like he's used to being on the waters, he saves drinking for like special moments, and this was just a rather normal day. So he's just sticking to water. Also, drinking before bed is never a good idea when it comes to owning a business.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree that just Eaglot kind of needed this drink.
While everyone
yeah.
else is resting.
Orion is in there with you. You can choose whether or not you remember this, but at some point before he leaves, he pats Eglock on the shoulder and says, "If you ever need to empty your rage, come find me at the monasteries and ask for me, and they will guide you to me." And he walks out.
Yeah, I think Eloc would remember that. Like, Eloc still like drinks a lot. I
Also-
don't think like yes, he's blackout drunk, but like I think his brain would just function on autopilot. You know?
Also, for everyone who would be able to notice this and not being a drunken stupid, he stayed in pace with Eglock and never once showed signs of being drunk.
This guy's got some good con.
This man has
That-
constitution expertise.
And as he walks out, I want y'all to roll a insight and or perception disadvantage for those who would be drunk. So that is Eglock and yeah, I think it's just Eglock.
15.
A 6.
A 6.
You said
10.
insight?
Insight or perception?
or instinct?
If I didn't have to roll with disadvantage, I would have been able to know whatever
Alright.
you're letting
So-
everyone know.
Osterion and Jay notices this. The way he moves is very similar to that of a dancer. Being able to move around quite smoothly and elegantly. Here, I'll roll that insight for you as well. Yes.
Is Sayuna busy or something?
They're getting ready for
Sayuna
their
takes a
stream.
shower.
Ah.
All right, Sayuna does not see it. Lilith does not notice this.
Asterion is not into himself as fluid movements.
Another way to describe it is he moves as if he's drunk is another way to describe it too. But he doesn't
But-
really make sense because he's not.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can I try to make a history to try? Can I roll a history to try to connect it to how Eglock moves in battle?
Depends. Eglock, would you say you have a drunken style to you at this point, or are you more just brute force?
How Eglock moves is very fast, and like it is like he's drunk, except for it's like a jerky, like if he's blackout drunk instead of being like just drunk. Like he
So
moves
more-
very like
More rage
a more
drunk.
rudimentary form. Yeah,
I would
a more
say-
rudimentary form of it.
Yeah, more rage drunk. I would describe it as, right? You would describe it as more of a raging drunkard.
Yeah.
All right, so can I at least try to connect the drunkenness
Yeah,
between the two?
history would be a good role for this.
That is
You-
a 22.
It is ways of it's very common knowledge that monks have different forms of combat. You know, there are several who are command element, several who are known to like create a projection around them or outside of them when they fight. There are others who are known or who are very skilled with weapons. There are some that can like basically call on their soul to create flames. And there are some that are very skilled with the open palm. And you get a sense that this one might be kind of more the way Oriana fights is very similar to that of a drunkard moving through a crowd.
Judging by from what I can see, they may be of the same style. And if so, then maybe Eglock's got more to learn from him than just how to keep you cool.
I would
Whatever.
say you would probably be able to guess that the reason why Eglock is like very rudimentary with how he fights is because you could probably it's probably especially with the way you like perception and stuff like that, you could probably see that he isn't very skilled at the way he fights.
I was going to say you have a more aggressive brute force style with your drunken fist, while his is more graceful and elegant.
Yeah.
That's what Austerian's like picking up. Like, obviously, monks fight in their own way that benefit themselves. Some are a bit more brutish, others take a more graceful approach. He's just seeing both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Well,
Oro fantastic.
Also,
Jay.
you were not there to see him full on flip a Eglock too. Is one
Flip
thing
a
that should be
Eglock.
pointed out. You did not see him flip a dude double his size.
I did not
Correct.
see that. Anyway, Jay,
Sorry, my unmute was being uncooperative. Second.
yeah, so, Jay.
Hmm.
Welcome to the group, my friend.
Seems to be full of problems. I guess I'll fit in.
Well, you know it ain't no adventure party without a bit of conflict in it.
Oh,
I'm just saying, it's gonna be nice, and I'm looking forward to see what we can do as a group.
yeah, I'll see.
I know it's not much, but listen, if you got any problems, you can share them with me. I'm probably the one who focuses mostly on the concerns of others rather than his own.
No, it's not a problem that it can be shared. It's more of a to-do list.
Well, still, if you need any help with anything, don't be afraid to ask, all right?
I have someone to ask if I have a problem with that, but don't worry.
Well, we got
No.
that test tomorrow, so
Hey,
you
for
should be
it.
getting
I have an idea. I'm sending you idea.
I'm
We
going
should-
to bully that bird.
I was
He
about to
wants to
say,
bully the bird.
I don't know if you're referring to them, but I'm just to make the joke once again of Ramen just shivers wherever they are.
Well, it is getting late. We should go and get some rest before the test tomorrow.
You should go and get some rest.
I just sent you an idea.
Y'all.
Give me a moment.
Did you forget I don't sleep?
They.
Well, I never really considered that. All I'm looking at is a big thing of armor. I don't know if
He would detach his arm and shake it around.
It is
Wiggle, wiggle.
noteworthy to point out
Yeah.
that Eglock is now passed out at the bar at this point.
There's
I'll
not
go-
much here. There's not much here except medical magic and a little bit of. He'd look over to the side of his waist. Never mind.
Well, whatever you might be running off of, just make sure to give yourself some time. I gotta go take care of. He like looks over at Eglock at the bar. Go take care of him.
With that,
He's gonna walk away from the side with Jay, pick up Eglock over his shoulder, and like carry him to his room.
Jade find himself a corner to lean in.
with that, I think we'll end the session here, but I want to leave it on a cliffhanger. So we're gonna jump over to a small guild building as Conrad is looking over the plans for the first test tomorrow. As Evelina walks in and speaks up, I believe everything is in preparation for the test tomorrow. Do you believe that those who took part in the goblin fight will be able to pass the test you have planned for them? And Conrad, looking over the paperwork, laughs. Oh,
Absolutely.
if they
not.
can handle the goblins, they can handle this. And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Oh God.
If
gonna do
Sayuna
a
does not get
question
back
now?
in, if Sayuna does not get back in time to say goodbye, I will say goodbye for them right now. Check out Sayuna Kasai over on Twitch and Twitter. They are currently getting ready for the stream in a couple minutes, so I'm not gonna sit here and say let's wait for them. I will just say that. Check them out. If Sayuna out of the way, just in case. I'm just doing that just in case they don't get back in time. We will start with Floofy. You want to give your outro?
Hello. Want to scratch by you? I've been Floofy Booper, one Floofy Booper. I stream Fridays from usually noon to whenever I feel like. Come check me out. Come follow me. Help me get affiliate. That'd be awesome. And make sure you stay floofy.
You can't just extort the viewers like this.
I will extort everyone.
We will. Chicken, on to you.
Hey everyone, this is my little chicken, your boy chicken, whatever you want to call me. Again, I stream. I've been starting up a schedule of streaming about every day. Normally, like 4 or 5. That's when I start to whenever I feel like. If you ever want to catch one of my streams, we accept literally anyone as long as you aren't horribly racist or something. And yeah. Also, important, I have a question.
Yes.
Are we going to be doing the regular questions that you asked last time?
If we want to, and if we want to hold off for Sayuna to go live and raid them again, we can.
Okay.
But
Well,
again,
Pew pew pong.
say hi, Pantheon, our new 5th player.
Hello, Pantheon.
Screw
hi,
racism.
Pantheon.
I can't believe it. Y'all are classist. What kind of monster? What kind of monster are you?
There's
Yeah.
there's a very good reason for Eglock being the way that he is. I will tell you that.
Eglock's just gonna have to visit his therapist to for everyone to figure out what happened.
That poor bird.
That poor bird is going to be dealing with something horrible, bro.
You're abusing this poor bird, Pantheon.
Nice cock.
Nice cock.
Oh, hey,
Oh.
Super.
Nice on.
And Robin will be joining an adventurer group to take the test.
Yeah.
We've been lied to.
I cannot
Whatever
be taken
happens
on
to them-
airplanes to distribute illegal
What-
substances.
Whatever happens to them is Jay's fault. I'm saying that right now, though. If something happens to them during the test, it is Jay's fault.
I
Don't
have
you
no
dare
idea what
kill
you're
my
talking about.
therapist. Don't you kill my therapist. I need that.
I am not killing anyone's therapist. I will, however, murder the person who murders my colleague.
He cares about his boyfriend, but only he gets to hurt them.
Dungeon, would you like to give your outro?
Well, sure. Just real quick, not to be too much of a burden. The name's your local DM. I do stream mostly Wednesdays through Sundays, usually at around 4 p.m. MST. That's 7 p.m. EST. If you guys did not know, or whether you're not looking at the clock right now, 7 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. MST. I do a lot of party games as well as group games, just hanging out with people and having a good time. If you do want to check me out, your local DM _VT. And it was a sincere pleasure and an honor hanging out with everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I could be here.
Yeah. And I guess me, unless Sayuna is back yet, I do not get a response, so probably not. Yeah. I am Imported One. Nice to meet y'all once again, librarian. I am I'm going to be the DM for quite a while, and yeah, check me out. I am more loosey goosey with when I go live, but D&D campaigns are going to be Saturday for sure. I am trying to get through Final Fantasy right now. Final Fantasy VII Remake, to be precise. But yeah, once again, no session this next Saturday because I will be at FanX. I will probably try and stream on Tuesday, but I don't know. But Wednesday I will be going to FanX, and I will be there for the whole entire time. But yeah, nothing happening next week besides possibly a Tuesday stream. But yeah, check me out. Once again, help me get affiliate as well. This stream has been really helpful. I've been checking it on my phone every once in a while, and I have been doing pretty good. Right now, 5 viewers. So, Pog. But yeah, this session was a little bit more, this session was a little bit more hardcore, or more heavy with torture and PTSD.
Does anyone know what POG is in binary?
No.
Also, we can do the questionnaire thingy now because we have everyone here. We can get everyone's responses.
Yeah, Sayuna, do you want to give a goodbye outro? I kind of said check you out, but that was it. Do you want to give an outro before we go off?
Well, goodbye, guys. I'm gonna start streaming like 8 minutes. I'm gonna be playing Battlefield 5 with Jinlo. If others want to join, they could join. You know, just like have some fun. You know, goofy out moment.
Probably
At
join.
twitch.tv/Yunakasa.
Also, I will say this: I have been doing a lot better this session with just notes. I have at least one new character's name written down. Oh, actually, 2.
Yeah. But I really think that the questionnaires are a good thing for us to just collect our thoughts and have more engagement with the audience. That's why I'm just saying we should probably do them.
I guess we can do we want me to stop my recording now, or do we want to have the questionnaires at the end of the YouTube archive? Because we can stop it and just kind of ask questions live on Twitch.
It would be something to encourage people to be here live.
Yeah. Okay. So for those who want to kind of do some after show stuff, come over to Twitch when we go live. Yeah, I will. This is where YouTube will end. So see you later, YouTube.